I can see it very clearly now. You're just getting out of the bath, steam still rising off your skin, silk robe half tied, and wishing that you had a certain special someone there to help you untie it the rest of the way.
This is my company phone, Kirk. If you have something work-related to say, then say it. Otherwise, I'd like to spend my evening in peace.
Oh, come on, don't act like this is some HR hotline. We're both grown-ups off the clock. We're just having a little chat. There are no rules here, sweetheart.
Actually, the rules don't disappear when the clock hits 6. You're messaging a colleague on a company-issued phone with clearly inappropriate content. I've asked you to stop before. This is your final warning.
God, you're sexy when you're stern. You're always so tight-laced at work. I can tell you're just dying for someone to cut through all that control and show you how it's really done. That's what you need, a man who knows how to take charge. Not some invisible husband you haven't seen in months.
Whatever rumors you've heard about my personal life don't give you the right to speak to me this way.
Rumors? You mean facts? Everyone knows you've been living alone. 2 months without your husband? That's a lifetime in married woman years. Don't tell me you haven't felt it, that itch. The kind that creeps up late at night when the bed feels too big and empty.
I will not dignify that with a response. You're clearly trying to provoke me, and I won't engage. But let me be absolutely clear. If this continues, I'll escalate it through the proper channels.
Proper channels? What are you gonna do, tell HR that I paid you a compliment? You think they'll care? They'll laugh behind your back. You're not some naive intern, Olivia. You're a full-grown woman. You know how this works.
Yes, I do. I know exactly how predators like you operate. You fish for cracks in people's lives, tell yourself you're doing them a favor, and then blame them when they say no. You think it's confidence, but it's just cowardice in disguise.
Cowardice? Nah, what I'm doing takes balls. Most guys wouldn't dare talk to you like this. They tiptoe, bow their heads, and keep their fantasies to themselves. Not me. I say what everyone else is thinking. You're the type of woman who walks around like she doesn't need anyone. But deep down, you're dying for someone to put you in your place.
Deep down, I am sick of the way you've been speaking to me lately. All I'm dying for is the ability to do my job without being harassed by a man who confuses entitlement with charm. If you say one more thing like this, I won't just report it. I'll make sure every word gets copied and submitted.
You really think this little HR game of yours is gonna work? Come on! You want me to stop? Say it with some conviction. Not that rehearsed respect my boundaries line you throw at everyone who threatens your little ice queen routine.
This isn't a routine. This is who I am. A woman who shows up, does her job, and expects to be treated like a colleague, not a conquest.
You can keep playing the frigid act, but I know what's underneath. That mask doesn't fool me. It never does. You'll cave. You always do. Cold ones like you, the moment someone really touches you, you melt like butter. And I've got the heat for it.
I wouldn't let you within 10 feet of me, not in this life or any other. You're not a man. You're a warning sign.
Whatever you say, but just remember, when that loneliness creeps in and the silence gets too loud, you'll be thinking about this conversation, and you'll wish you'd taken me up on the offer.
I won't, and for your sake, I hope this message is the last of its kind. Next time, there won't be a warning, just consequences.
Just your consequences, boundaries, HR, whatever makes you feel righteous. But I've been around long enough to know that sooner or later you'll break. And when you do, I'll be waiting. Hey, where did you go? Did you forget our little plan? I promised I'd give you a ride tonight, if you know what I'm saying. I've been waiting in the parking garage for you for 20 minutes.
Plan? There was no plan. I never agreed to meet you. I finished work early and got a ride from a colleague.
Wow, you just ditched me after everything? You don't even have the decency to tell me you're leaving? That's cold, even for you!
No, what's cold is you lurking around the underground garage trying to corner me. This is not the first time you've done this, and it's not okay. I want you to stop waiting around for me. Stop watching me.
Watching you? Are you serious? I'm not some creep with binoculars. I was just being considerate. I thought maybe you needed a little help getting home. God forbid someone look out for you.
Don't frame it like you're being generous. You're waiting around multiple times a week without my consent. You've followed me through the halls. You've loitered by the elevators. It's not helpful. It's invasive. It's harassment.
You really think I'm stalking you? Wow, this is some way to repay me for being available. I've been making sure that you're not alone, that you're safe, and you throw that in my face?
Safe from what exactly? Because right now you're the one making me feel unsafe. The fact that I have to explain this to you at all is exhausting. I am telling you directly, stop.
Okay, I love the hard-to-get act, but you're starting to overdo it. We've got a real connection, I know, but it's high time you started admitting it.
We have never had any sort of connection. You twisted professional courtesy into something it never was. I've been clear from the beginning that I wanted you to stop harassing me, and now I'm done being polite.
So that's it? You're gonna run to HR now? File some dramatic complaint and act like the poor victim? You think that's gonna end well for you?
If I need to report this to compliance, I will. And yes, I absolutely believe it will end well for me. Because unlike you, I have documentation.
You really don't want to go down that road, Olivia. That's a two-edged blade, you know. Sure, you could take it upstairs, but what if something comes back down on you?
Are you threatening me?
I'm saying maybe you're not as squeaky clean as you like to pretend. Maybe I know things. Things you wouldn't want dragged into daylight.
If you're trying to blackmail me, you're worse than I thought. I have done nothing wrong. I have nothing to hide and nothing you could possibly expose.
You sure about that? You don't think people would be interested in where you've been going after work lately? Who you've been meeting?
Whatever lies you think you've pieced together don't scare me. You have no idea what you're doing and you're in way over your head.
Maybe, or maybe I know more than you think. Enough to make a real mess of your nice little reputation. Enough to make people ask questions you really don't want them asking.
Then by all means try it. Because if you so much as whisper one more word about me behind my back, then HR is going to be the least of your problems.
Oh no, are you gonna sue me? Good luck with that. Newsflash, flirting isn't illegal.
You'll find out soon that there are some things that are much scarier than the legal system. Ray, I'm sorry for the late message. I know it's past midnight.
You know you can message me any time of day. I'll be there. What's wrong? Are you okay?
I'm at my sister's place. I couldn't go home tonight. Something happened again. It's Kirk.
Oh no, what did that creeper do this time?
I'm going to send you screenshots of the messages. It's gotten worse. Please, just read them. I don't want to retype everything.
I'm gonna kill him.
Ray.
No, don't stop me. What the hell is this? He's talking to you like you're some kind of plaything, like he owns you. He waited for you in the garage? He followed you?
He's been doing this for weeks. I kept hoping it would fizzle out. It started with disgusting jokes and turned into waiting around, sending messages at night, and now he's saying things like, I know more than you think, and you'll come around.
My God in heaven. He's clearly lost his grip on reality if he thinks any of this is acceptable.
I didn't want to dump this on you during your rotation. I know how much pressure you're under right now. I thought if I stayed quiet, he'd eventually move on.
You should have told me the minute it started. You're my wife. No job, no trip, no project is more important than your safety. I wasn't there, and he took advantage of that. He thought you were alone.
That's exactly it. I think he targeted me because I've been living alone while you've been away. He's been circling like a vulture. He thinks I'm vulnerable.
He's got it backwards. He's the one who's vulnerable now. I swear to God, if I was in that office right now, I'd be dragging him out by the collar. He thinks he can bully you into silence. He's out of his damn mind.
I'm not staying silent anymore. I've already scheduled a meeting with the compliance officer for tomorrow afternoon. I've submitted the messages, outlined everything, and I talked to our department head. He's promised to be in the room when I report.
Good! That's good! And I'm getting on the phone with my supervisor the second the sun comes up. I don't care if I have to threaten to quit. I'm coming home. This ends now.
Are you sure? I know this assignment has been important for you. You don't have to drop everything because of this.
Yes, I do. I should have dropped everything the second that bastard looked at you wrong. He's been harassing my wife for weeks, and I've been sitting out here smiling at training reviews like an idiot. That ends tomorrow.
Just hearing you say that makes me feel like I can breathe again. I've been holding it all in. I didn't want to be dramatic or emotional, but I've been scared, Ray. I really have.
You don't have to carry this alone anymore. I don't care what it costs me. I'm gonna be right there beside you. And if Kirk so much as breathes in your direction again, he won't just be facing HR, he'll be facing me.
Thank you. Really, I just needed to know someone was on my side. I needed to feel like I wasn't crazy for being scared.
You're not crazy, and you're definitely not overreacting. You were targeted, and now we're gonna make damn sure he pays for it. Hey, where'd you disappear to? Your desk's been empty all morning. Kinda hard to focus without my favorite view.
I'm currently away from my desk with prior approval. If you need something work-related, please go through the proper channel.
Relax! I'm not filing a report. Just saying, my daily dose of motivation is missing. It's tough out here with nothing pleasant to look at.
Again, I'm not available right now. Please refrain from contacting me unless it's urgent and professional.
Okay, but you know, I just noticed the boss isn't around today either. Which means we've got a little breathing room, don't we?
What are you talking about?
It means I can finally say what I've been holding back. No more dancing around it. No more subtle hints. Let's stop pretending, Olivia. You've been aching for this as much as I have.
What on earth are you trying to say?
I'm saying tonight's the night. My wife's out of town, which means no interruptions, no excuses. Just you and me, one-on-one, no distractions. I've got a bed, a stocked bar, and enough stamina to keep you up past sunrise.
Yuck. I'm having a hard time getting angry at that. It's just gross.
What, too forward? I figured we were past the flirting phase by now. Come on, don't act like you haven't imagined it. The tension's been building for weeks. I know you feel it too.
What I feel is disgust and an overwhelming urge to see you thrown in jail. What you just said wasn't a joke or a compliment, it was filth. And you're delusional if you think I've ever wanted anything from you.
There it is, fire at last. See, I knew there was something under all of that cold. You wouldn't get this worked up if I didn't hit a nerve.
You didn't hit a nerve. You confirmed everything I suspected, that you're a vulgar, predatory man with no concept of decency or restraint.
Oh, please, you say that now, but it's always the ones who talk like this that end up screaming my name later. You think I haven't seen it before?
You've seen a lot of things, I'm sure, but not me, not tonight, not ever. Keep talking, Kirk. Every message makes this easier to report.
Report what? That I asked a woman out? You really think they're gonna drag me into a tribunal because I offered a little after-hours comfort? And in case you forgot, I know all about your little secret. You don't want your husband to find out, do ya?
I wasn't planning to say anything until I'd filed the formal complaint, but since you're so convinced I've been sneaking around behind my husband's back, maybe it's time you heard the truth.
Oh, what truth? That you've been enjoying the attention this whole time? That you're not as innocent as you act?
No, that I'm 4 months pregnant.
What?
Yes, 4 months along, and just to spare you the mental gymnastics, it's my husband's child.
That's impossible! Everyone said that you two were living apart!
We are, temporarily. My husband's been assigned to a leadership training program out of town. It's work-related. He comes home when he can, which isn't often, but we talk every day. We're not separated. We're married, and happily so. I didn't realize I needed to broadcast that just to keep predators like you at bay.
No, you're lying. You're just trying to cover your tracks. That kid isn't his. It can't be. You've been going in and out of some guy's apartment building every other day. Don't play dumb. I've seen you.
You've been watching me?
I just happened to notice, and when something looks shady, I pay attention. So, don't try to flip this on me. I saw you more than once walking into that building near the station. You think I don't know what's going on?
Yes, I've been going there, and I'll tell you exactly who lives in that apartment. My father.
What?
My father lives there. He's widowed. He lost my mother last year. He has a chronic illness and lives alone. I go there to check on him, bring groceries, and make sure he takes his medication, drive him to appointments when needed. That's the big scandal you've been building up in your head.
You're kidding!
No, I'm not, and frankly, I'm appalled that you thought tailing me and drawing conclusions from a doorway made you some kind of genius. You didn't uncover an affair, you just proved how obsessed and invasive you've become.
But you never mentioned any of this before!
Because it wasn't your business. You're a coworker, not my confidant. The fact that you thought otherwise is exactly the problem.
You could have said something!
I owe you nothing. Not an explanation, not a warning, not a damn thing. You thought you had leverage, you thought you were catching me in some lie, and all you've really done is expose just how deep your delusions run. Is there a problem, Kirk? With a daughter caring for her elderly father? Oh, and since you seem so eager to know every detail of my life, let me clarify something else. About my husband, you actually know him.
What are you talking about?
Ray, from your department? You've worked with him for months. You've probably made small talk about vending machine coffee. That's him. That's my husband.
Wait, Ray? No way! He's your husband?
Indeed he is. And if you had spent more time doing your job and less time inventing fantasies, you might have realized that before now.
Holy, oh my God, Ray? The guy who deadlifts cars for fun? That Ray?
The very one, amateur bodybuilder, weekend MMA hobbyist. Above all that, he's a consummately traditional man, a trait that shows up the strongest when someone messes with his wife.
You've got to be kidding me. Why didn't you say anything earlier? You should have said something.
I don't owe you my biography, Kirk, and besides, it wouldn't have mattered. You didn't listen when I asked you to stop. You wouldn't have listened to that either.
Okay, look, this is all just a big misunderstanding. Just tell him I didn't mean any of it. I didn't know, all right? I thought you two were in a bad spot. Please, just talk to him. Calm him down.
Do you honestly think anything I say is going to stop him?
Please, I'm begging you. I didn't touch you, I swear. I never touched you. It was just talk. It's just stupid talk.
You really think that matters to him? You think my husband reads those messages and thinks, well, at least it was just words.
Where is he? Is he here, please? Tell me he's not.
He ended his rotation early and drove back into town yesterday evening. He should be walking into the building right about now. What's the matter, Kirk? Ray told me you looked like a ghost when he walked in the door. He also said that you screamed like a little girl and then ran and locked yourself in the bathroom.
I didn't scream. I was just surprised, that's all. I didn't expect them back so soon.
No, you didn't, because in your mind, I was some lonely, helpless woman you could chip away at until she caved. Now you're locked in a bathroom stall texting me for mercy. It's actually kind of pathetic.
Look, I get it. I messed up. I let things go too far, all right? But it's not like I'm some monster. I've just been under a lot of pressure.
Pressure?
My wife's pregnant. She's been moody as hell, always complaining, never satisfied. The moment the test came back positive, she basically shut the bedroom door in my face. And then she ran off to her parents' house, left me to deal with everything alone.
So you decided to turn your frustrations into a hobby? You decided you were entitled to someone else's body just because yours wasn't getting attention at home?
It wasn't like that. I'm not saying I was right, okay? But I have needs. I thought you'd understand. You seemed distant, withdrawn. I figured maybe we were in the same boat.
You thought I was fair game. That's what you're trying to say.
You look like someone who needed something. I thought maybe I could give it, that's all.
You know what pregnant women actually need, Kirk? Support, safety, and space to breathe. Their bodies are being torn apart to create life, and you, a husband and father-to-be, couldn't be bothered to show the bare minimum of respect to your own wife. And on top of that, you came sniffing around me like some dog who thought he deserved a reward just for noticing I exist.
You don't have to say it like that!
No, I really do. You need to hear this. What you did is shameful, as a husband, as a father, and as a man. And if you don't take a long, hard look at yourself now, you're going to destroy everything around you, one woman at a time.
Okay, I hear you. I get it. Just, please, can we keep this between us? I'll back off. I swear I'll never say another word to you.
It's a little late for that. Everything has already been submitted to HR and compliance. Every message, every time-stamped screenshot. And yes, both my husband and our department head have seen the entire chain.
Oh, God!
They'll be calling you in soon. If you've got excuses, you can try using them then. See how they land in a conference room with 2 senior managers and a printed copy of your filth sitting on the table.
Please, I didn't mean for any of this to go that far!
You pushed it this far. You chose this. Now you can live with it. If my husband allows you to live, that is. They moved Kirk to a desk with no phone, no clients, and no dignity. He quit before the month was out. Then the stories came. I wasn't the first, just the first who fought back. Several women stepped forward. His wife filed for divorce and sued for emotional damages. I filed for emotional distress and won. The total? Monthly child support, alimony, and multiple settlements. The man who used to brag about handling women now works night shifts, barely scraping by. His name circulates in HR seminars as a cautionary tale. I don't think he ever understood what he did, just that it cost him everything. A fitting future for a man who thought women were his for the taking.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.